Alrighty, time to start. Welcome to Rant and Chill. And this particular stream will be talking about the warning. It is a warning Uber hype stream. The sole purpose of this stream is to talk about all the good things regarding the warning. An amazing band from Mexico. They are just so good, really good. All right. Oh man, hey, the cat is here at the desk. You see, we got our co-host here. Got my drink here. Man. Oh, house news, housekeeping need to take care of. It has nothing to do with the stream, or it has something to do with this channel. Maybe there might be a problem. Might be some trouble in paradise. There's a new cat in the house. So far, it was the first day. It's a little kitten, so far it hasn't caused any issues. But this cat, I mean, you can't see her right now. She's cleaning herself, which is gross because she does it right on the desk in front of me. What I'm saying is, like, I might do a bid. I might do a pool of how long that cat, I don't, is last the word? It's not like I'm going to do anything to it. Okay. I'm just worried about what happens with this cat. This cat, per metal, is an old cat. All right. And she barely likes anyone. She only likes me and my wife, and that's it. Everyone else, she tears up, cuts up, even the kids. Honestly, the kids are afraid of this cat. It's a house cat, okay? Very particular. You got to pet her in a certain way. You've seen it. I pet her, and I'm the one who feeds her, and she will still bite me if I pet her just a little bit wrong. Man. Okay. All right, now that we got that out of the news, let's get into it. The warning, like I said, an amazing band from Mexico. We're going to talk about them here. As you guys already know, we got to do quite a bit of reactions of their content. Great stuff. I've reacted to just about everything they have, so now I'm actually going to start doing reactions, which is what I've been doing with Love Bites and Babe Metal, things like that. I have no problem with that. I don't think you guys have any problem. Well, some may, but I don't really care about them. They're like flies on the wall, honestly. Because really, what is a reaction channel? You're watching people enjoy something that you enjoy, right? Obviously, you want to see how their initial reaction is. Sure, yeah. But also, it's very cool. It's nice to see people that to share enjoyment of something, right? So I found this out with the Love Bites and Babe Metal and other bands as well, that, hey, there's no problem re-reacting to the stuff you love, because, hey, people are going to watch it anyway. And there might be something you might have missed the first time, especially with the warning. Did a re-reaction to Wildfire and Our Mistakes. And it is weird going back to their early stuff. And the reason why is because the band has improved so much, and also because they've grown so much. I mean, they were teenagers. They were like, what, 15 or whatever when they were during that. And you can hear it, and there is a little bit of like, yeah, you hear it in that it's more raw in that way. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, definitely as the band have grown up and have, you know, improved, they just definitely sound a lot better now. Totally. So yeah, I mean, you can see my reaction. I still enjoy it. In fact, if anything, I've reacted to that song "Our Mistakes" because when I was mowing the yard the other day, that song came out. I was like, man, this song is really good. It's not one I hear that often. But when it does come on, it's a really good song, and it's very mature for their age. Like, especially, you gotta think they're like kids when they wrote that song, you know, when they played it. So I was like what sort of like heartbreak and dealing with relationship issues could they have? But yet yet they have a song that's so relatable that you could be a grown man on the back porch drinking whiskey, smoking a cigar, and you're like, holy hell, the way this girl's singing, I feel it. That's powerful. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. And that's why I like Our Mistakes quite a bit. There you go. Other really good hype news is that The Warning has a new single coming out. If you watch the stream past April 5th, this will be old news. April 5th is when it is released. Automatic Sun is the name here. And they have a little teaser for us. They have a little teaser on Instagram. And I gotta say, the teaser is really cool. I like this. I'm enjoying this. Can I play this? If I play this, I don't want it to be like, I mean, it's gonna get copyright claimed, not blocked, but claimed. And that happens. Even the Warning stuff has been starting to do that. But I understand it's their stuff. You know, let me tell you something. When I bring that up, I don't bring it up like, oh, you know, that's gonna hurt me financially. I don't care about that. This is like a side thing for me. This is never about the money. This is just about, you know, what I could do. Oh, but you have sponsored stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll do that, but I mean, it's not like I live off this. You know what I'm saying? It's something fun to do, and I enjoy this, and I think that's the vibe that I have here, and I think you guys like that, and that's why y'all watch these streams and videos and all that. Anyway, I will play it. I'll play it. And the whole point of the whole ramble there was to say, so when I say it's copyright claimed, I'm not like, oh, I don't want to play it. I'm just saying, stating the obvious, what's going to happen. And it's like, okay, so let's go ahead and play it. Let's play this. This is what the song sounds like. Ready? Make sure the volume is cranked up here so you guys can hear it. Alrighty. Should I reload the page? Let's reload the page. Have a deep, pulsating bass. The way the weight of everything's just. Oh, I can't pause it. Okay, you hear the voice come in. Dany's singing sounds like, and there's a lot of distortion there, right? A lot of distortion. I'm not actually 100% sure if that's Dany. That could be Pal singing there. But there is a lot of distortion on her voice, added effects. Hold on. You hurt me's never enough. This addiction's hard to give up. If you want it all, then just take it. I like that already. I like that. And the reason why I do is because it's building up for something big to come along there. Like, it cuts off right when it boom is gonna drop, and you know that pulsating, that it sounds like a heartbeat, like boom 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 boom. That already got me hooked. I was like, okay, I'm following this, and I expect you guys, you ladies, to deliver. I know you will. Now, some people aren't liking this. Some people are like, okay, this is overproduced. It's not rock and roll. Well, let's talk about that. Overproduced. The girls were in the part of the process of this production. You know, a lot of people say, oh, it's their new producer for this album. He's terrible. They should have used him again. The girls used him. The girls, like, were part of it. If they didn't want it to be overproduced, they could have said no. Like, what I'm saying is, you'd be like, it's overproduced, they should use a different producer. They used the producer that they used. And they want the music to sound like this. So, like, they are writing music that they want to listen to. They're writing music that they enjoy. Okay? That's very important to know and really understand. I mean, like you'd be like, oh, they should use a different producer than the one they used previously. Okay, so you say so you think so, but I mean, the girls seem pretty positive, seem pretty happy with this album, and they should be. It's their work. I don't care that this song doesn't sound like rock and roll. I mean, they have the rock and roll sound through Queen of the Murder Scene and Evolve as well. Even in Evolve, there were songs like, wait, I'm thinking Air. I'm calling it Evolve, but you know what I'm talking about. The song Evolve comes to mind. It has some, even songs on that album have some effects going on, don't they? They do. They start kind of coming in there. Of course, this album is a lot more experimental. There's more things going on because they have more access to things. And let them have fun with this. I'm like ride or die with these girls. Okay. I am. And I am excited for this song. I hope if you are, definitely let your voice be known. Say something, because I guarantee you the ones who don't like it are definitely going to put their voice out there. And I mean, they're going to sound like maybe like the majority, but it's like really, it's really just going to be a couple flies on the wall, complaining, and let's talk about, let's look at the comment section. Let's look at the comment section here on the Instagram here. All right, and let's play this song again. Boom, 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 boom. That beat gets, I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention here. And that low way of singing, it's kind of different, isn't it? It's very different. It is very pop by design, but it intended to be. That's what they wanted to be. You'd be like, I imagine some fans must say, oh, they sold out or whatever, but it'd be like, what? Sold out? They are writing the music they want to write. Okay. They're doing it. It's not like a producer told them, hey, actually we're gonna change all your songs to be in this way. No, they're doing what they want to do. I'm like, I am good with it. I'm like excited for it. I'm like, let's see, Garcia the chat. I said, I love the direction, but I do think the sound could have been produced in a way that a richer, fuller sound. I don't understand what you're saying. I'll be honest with you, because the bass has a pretty full bass sound. The way the weight of everything's just an unavoidable headache. The way you hurt me's never enough. The voice itself is not clear. The voice itself is not a very rich sound because it's distorted with those effects by design. And some people don't like that, which I understand. There's that. It has some, yeah. So we were complaining the song hasn't even been released yet. Yeah, they're just listening to the sample. And clearly it's leading up to the part of the song. This is just the intro. This is just the beginning. And man, what comes up next after this is going to be fire. Okay? It has to be. Okay. But yeah, the comments here, let's see. I bet you some people are divided here. Oh, there's a big comment. Let's translate this here. I'm surprised that they are people who consider themselves rockers who don't see the one of the most beautiful things about this genre is its versatility. Yes. Okay, that makes sense why he says bands like Soda Stereo or Queen. Okay, I don't know Soda Stereo, but I know Queen. Queen is a good example. I actually was thinking, because Queen is a rock band, but Queen doesn't always play rock. They did not always play rock. Sometimes Queen would play metal. There are a few songs that Queen has that are flat out heavy metal. One of which was covered by Metallica. Okay? But Queen also has songs that are very, very pop. And they have songs that are like it's arena songs, too. They even have progressive metal songs as well, or progressive rock. So they're all over the place. Pink Floyd, that's another one. Pink Floyd is all over the place when it comes to what it really is. Someone said Muse. I'm not too familiar with all their work. Garbage. That was a cool band. I like that band. You know what? That's what this kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of 90s. This reminds me of 90s alternative rock stuff. That's what it's reminding me of. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I mean, if you prefer the ladies to go back to Queen of the Murder Scene sound, I mean, maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll go even further. They'll be like, you know what? Maybe somehow the girls start listening to a lot of Creedence Clearwater Revival and want to revive that old school rock and roll again. Okay, I mean they could do the sound. They have that skills to do it. But right now they're doing this. It is a little bit more popish. It is a little bit more, I guess, radio. But it's still the warning. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, that's a long comment. Okay, so here we have another one. But your mimic says, too much electronic pop. You're going to Don, your core audience. If you are a rock band, play rock. Use a rock producer. This electronic pop fusion ain't it. So this guy right here is not very happy with it. And for that, I could just say I trust the girls and their direction with this. And they're doing what they want to do. I know you don't like what they're playing, but you like what they played before, so you could listen to that. And I would say stay on the train, stay on this bus. Because they're going to continue to play stuff that you like, as long as you try to have an open mind about it, I suppose, people want to put bands in a box. Like, they want them to play a certain thing, right? They don't want them to deviate at all. That's what's going on here. Let's see. A young band cannot experiment. They're in their 20s when they will be now. If you don't like the product, pass it on. Ridiculous. Oh, I think this guy was commenting on something else. It was Peter Vasquez. A young band cannot experiment? Question. They are they're in their 20s when they will be, but now if you don't like the product, pass it on or pass on it. Okay. All right. We'll get a few more here. I mean, the comments can be all over the place. Someone can say it's really like, oh, here's another overproduced, but I don't care anymore. Just give me more warning. Yes. When the More single dropped, that was actually a pretty good indication that where the sound of this album's going to be. I say that, and you may agree, but there's also songs that are very different. Like, okay, you got, when this album comes out, we're going to do a full-on album review, okay? We're going to do a full-on album review and break down where elements of, previous albums seem to be coming in still. Like, with K-Mouse Queries, there is a sound in that like a certain dark tone to that sound, to that song, that I think still is part of the warning, and something like a similar sound to that, like Queen of the Murder Scene. That whole album was very dark, very twisted, right? And it's not like the band has let that go. Hell, How You Call a Dream is a pretty dark song if you think about it. It's a mad song. It's an angry song. It is a fierce song. In fact, we're going to talk about the lyrics of that song in a little bit. A few more. Let's see. Someone says, let's go. Yeah, that's right. Let's go. Hands raised. Let's go. Daniel Castro says, is it really necessary to put so many effects on Dany's voice? Too bad the producer optioned that apparently in all songs of the album. This really pissed me. Well, the problem there with Daniel's comment is that he makes it sound as if the girls didn't have a say-so, which is not the case. It also makes it seem as if the girls don't have any agency there, right? And he kind of ignore what they want. If they didn't want it like that, then they wouldn't do it like that. All right? But it happened. So I'm like, really, he doesn't like the sound. He doesn't like there's so many effects on the voice there. But it was a decision that was made by the team. You know, and he wants to single one person out. It's easy to do that, but it's actually immature to do that. It's actually kind of like, okay, you know, it's like, it's misguided, I should say. I don't know about immature, but misguided. It's like, okay, I get it that you don't like it. You want to blame someone. But are you saying the girls didn't have a say so? Oh, okay. With the rich full sub? I guess so. Let's see. Let's get a few more comments, and then what we have here for a hype stream, there's two things I have planned. There's a video that we're gonna get into about the breakdown of How You Call Dream, those lyrics here, and then we have a couple videos that are about the evolution of a particular member of the band. Now, some of these are a little long, like about 23 minutes or so. We got plenty of time. I don't know if we'll be able to do all of these evolution videos. So we're going to pick a member. We, as a team, are going to pick who we, who we watch evolve. Okay, first. Dany, it'd be Powell, it'd be Allie. Who are we watching first? While you guys think of that in the chat, let's get a couple more comments here. Let's see. Just going to the Instagram page. Look at what people are saying here. Rob Surin, Florida. Rob Surin, whatever his name is. Says, I love the diversity on this album so far. Okay, pretty cool. All right. Sean coming in saying, I love the warning. I just don't understand why they are distorting so much distortion of Dany's voice so much in these new songs. It's an effect that they like. That's all I can tell you. I mean, that's what they want to do. Let's see. The warning Japan, take it, fire. Oh, speaking of that, you got to talk about this. Yeah, of course, we already know the warning is going to be in Japan to play with Bandmade. But the warning is also going to be in Japan for a couple other dates. It's just not just Bandmade. Twice in Tokyo and in Osaka. That will be playing. I love this poster. This poster is very cool. It kind of reminds me of Simpsons a bit, like the Japanese Homer Simpson. It's cool. I like it. I like her. I like Dany's expression here. It's very happy. It would make it even better though if Allie had like anime eyes, like star eyes, like white eyes. I mean, like, but it's almost there. But it looks great. I like it. I'm very curious. You know what? Those performances, we're probably not going to see anything about, are we? We're probably not going to hear a single thing, because in Japan, they don't allow just like people just record stuff. I mean, unless the band does. Like I've seen. Okay, the band themselves may record something, may actually have someone, so that way we could see it. They're probably going to do it. So I'll take that back. We are going to see it. We're going to hear about it. It's going to be, the warning's going to do what the warning does, but in Japan. They're going to find a way. On this channel, we've seen so many different Japanese bands. Like the smaller ones, they have people recording them. It's like a band. It's part of their team, though, right? Anyway, it'll happen. It'll happen. We'll hear about it. All right, that's for a couple more comments here. Let's see. Just go through. New song for Europe tour. Okay, yeah, he's loving it. El Censor says this is not rock and roll. Well, we already talked about rock and roll has various flavors to it. Once again, Queen. Queen is the best example. And they're legendary. You can't say Queen isn't. Can't argue that. Because they are legendary. I mean, you take Radio Gaga, you compare it to like We Are the Champions. Okay? Our Radio Gaga are in Stone Cold Crazy. That song. That's their metal song there. Okay? I mean, totally different sound. Totally different sound. Anyway. Okay. So which member are we going to watch the evolution of first? Is it going to be Dany, Pao, or Ali? Just here for the hype? Yeah, people shouldn't be shocked at the sound of their new songs. Their favorite band is Muse. Yeah, exactly. And they're playing songs that they would like to hear. It like you have a bunch of people acting like, oh, but they changed already. Like, it's just one album, guys. Like, bands do this at times when they want to play around sounds and play something they want to hear. Okay. I don't see this as drastic of a change as, like, say, when Metallica went from playing thrash to then playing whatever you call load and reload. Okay. Anyway, there's no suggestion here, so I guess we'll do the evolution of we'll do the drummer, Pao. But first, before we do that, let's learn about the lyrics of Hell You Call a Dream. Now, this song is really amazing. Of course, we all know, right? And it's a pretty dark song if you think about it. Pretty aggressive song, right? And you should take into account what Dany had said about this song, that it's about like them on the road and touring and all that. While they love what they do and they appreciate the fans, it is the whole touring thing. There's a lot of stuff about it that's just really draining. Like, if any of you ever tried anything like that, like, have you, like, I don't know, like, for the people watching right now, how many of you guys were ever in bands? Did you ever, like, travel around? But it is not very fun. It's not like you're traveling to see the world. No. You're traveling to put on a show, whether you are sick or not, whether you are feeling it or not, right? Because there's things that happen when you travel, right? There's sickness, maybe you're not really feeling it or whatever. You are, and then you are living in hotels or living on a bus, relieving yourself at porta potties and taking showers in convenience stores or gas stations, truck stops. Not ideal. Not very fun. Not very fun. Anyway, let's see what this Psychology of Rock channel has to say about this, the meaning of this song here. All right.
If you're new here, my name's Nina, and I am so excited today because we are going to be doing a lyrical analysis of one of the Warning's 2 new songs, HYCAD. I'll be doing Camus Caris next, and what makes my job a little bit easier today...
Camus Caris. Okay, yeah, that's a good one too. We'll check that out whenever it comes out.
Is that the band actually gave a quote to blabbermouth.net about the inspiration for this song, so we have a general direction to go in. But what's interesting is that my initial feeling about what the song was about has absolutely nothing to do with the meaning they gave.
And that's true for me as well, probably for you, right? When you first heard the song, you probably didn't think it was about like life on the road. You probably thought it was something different. I thought it was like social commentary on, you call this the dream? Is this what we're living for? Is this what we're working for? Thought it was that.
So let's go ahead and look at the quote. It says, Dany notes, Hell You Call a Dream tries to express a feeling most musicians find hard to express. When you're touring, you experience the positives, the negatives, and the whole spectrum of emotion all at once. It's about how something you love so much can be something that also weighs you down, but you continue to do it out of love. It's fulfilling, but it's tiring.
Yeah.
Now, I really thought...
I think we could all think about why it's so hard to express that. You know, you don't want to sound ungrateful to the fans, right? You don't want to sound... Yeah, I guess ungrateful is the best way to put it. You don't want to sound like that. But you want to get it off your chest. You want to say it. It sucks. Touring sucks. But they want to see you just like you want to see them. But it kind of sucks to tour around, though, you know?
The song is about a toxic relationship that was once everything that she wanted, but now the protagonist is being gaslit and feeling trapped because this quote-unquote dream relationship is starting to cage her.
Oh, yes. Camus Caris is definitely about manipulation. Oh yeah, 100%. But we'll get into that. I think. Oh yeah, I did a video looking at this lyrics. That's right. I did. I'm at the end. I think it was kind of like a deal with the devil sort of thing, which you could take that in different directions, like literal, or metaphor to like maybe a politician or an abusive partner, or whatever.
Her in and become a nightmare. But because the love and the thrill is still there, she is conflicted and she is wondering whether or not it's still worth it. Now, even though this is not the official interpretation of the song according to the band, I don't think I was alone in my assumption. I also think that this
and you know what, the band, I am very sure, I know this because of listening to their interviews. They are totally okay with you coming up with your own interpretation. Like whatever meaning you get from the song, let it be that. What does the song mean to you? They're songs, man. They're poems. They're poems with cool music. Okay, it can be interpreted in various ways.
This analysis lines up beautifully with the song and could be very relatable to people experiencing this type of relationship. In fact, I think many of us have been in this type of relationship at one point or another and hopefully have gotten out of it. But because Dany was kind enough to fill us in on the true inspiration...
I was bobbing my head. I am so used to no one ever see it on stage. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
For the song, that is the lens that we're going to analyze the song through today. But I have to say before we start that I truly believe that the band absolutely...
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oregon, Hell You Call a Dream is a toxic relationship, the relationship with their job. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Yeah. I think she was saying, like, she thought it was like a toxic relationship with a person, which you could interpret it that way. You could. You could interpret him as that, or maybe an employer, or I guess in different ways. It's up to you, really. I know there's the official interpretation. I know what Dany said, but it's art. Okay, it's subjective on its meaning. They're the masters of, we know what it means. What do you think it means? Yes, they are. They are. Oh, man. You know what? That's bringing back memories of us on this channel going through Queen of the Murder Scene. You guys knew what all those songs were about. I was like trying to figure it out. I was like, oh, it was a fun time.
Absolutely loves what they do, that it is their dream despite the hardships and the very real sacrifices that they have to make that we, the audience, don't necessarily get to see because it's all behind the scenes.
Right.
I don't think that they would trade this for anything in the world. I think
Me
they
neither.
know that they were made for music, and I think they have a pretty good understanding of just how much their music means to other people.
Yeah.
And because of this, I think
agree.
it's important to remember that lyrically, sometimes words and phrases are used artistically for emphasis that may make a situation seem more dire than it really is, because it makes...
Yeah, I'm thinking the song Sick, for example. Some of the language there is like, whoa. What is going on here? You want to bleed? Oh, okay.
for a more impactful song. And also, sometimes writing a song can be a form of catharsis. It's a way
true.
to get
Yeah.
the negativity out and express your darker feelings before they start to affect you on a deeper level. I say this because
Yeah, we definitely don't want that. We don't want the warning feeling like they can't get out. Get those like, feel like they can't express themselves. That would not be good. That's when problems can happen.
the title itself seems a little bit at odds with the quote that Dany gave, and certainly at odds with their general attitude and behavior. I do not believe for a moment that they think of their experience as being hellish and that other people are trying to convince them.
Well, if she says, I understand what she's saying. They don't probably see it as hell, but they probably do when they're like, oh, how many days has it been since I had a shower? Or, wait, I'm supposed to take a dump in that porta potty that everybody else is dumped in? And that is like the norm? No, thank you. Oh, the things we don't really have to worry about. Unless you work like maybe construction or something. Anyway.
That it's a dream, as the title might imply. So without diminishing their very real sacrifices that they are needing to make for their art.
You know what else? I'll let her play. I'm gonna make sure my pauses are not so often. Do you guys ever think about, like, if the members are ever sick when they play, like have headaches, maybe there's cramps. I mean, there are ladies. Maybe there's a fever, or, like things come up like that, right? We're not always 100%, and that could definitely affect your attitude. And then you have to put on that you are enjoying it more than you are, because maybe you're having a really bad headache or other conditions are like, but you got to put on that show. You got to put on an amazing show for the fans, and you got to, because you love it, but also it could hurt you though, Washing your hair with bottled water. Yeah. No, thank you. But then again, like, as a dude, I'd be like, well, they're always sick when they play. Oh man. Oh, I get what you're saying there. They are always sick when they play. Whoosh. Or do you mean that literally? You don't mean that literally.
Which we can really only speculate about because we're not walking in their shoes. It's important to remember that even though a song can be inspired by real emotion or real experiences, that the lines aren't always completely autobiographical. There's some artistic liberty there, and sometimes lines are chosen intentionally to be dramatic. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and look at the song. I think it is absolutely brilliant, especially...
Oh, I think I heard about that in the How You Call Dream live video. They were all suffering from the flu. Well, they powered through tremendously. You wouldn't know unless you heard about it, right? Because they put on a really good show. And guys, that's not easy to do, right? It's not easy to do that. When you're sick at work, you could take off. They can't. They don't get that option. If they did get that option, fans would be pissed. And that's the truth of it. Fans would be really upset. And I understand why they would be upset.
Especially when they play it live, but please keep in mind that this is just my own personal analysis. I'm in no way trying to speak for the band, and there can, of course, be other interpretations. So the song starts with the line, "I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage." I think this line can be interpreted in two ways. If we think about it literally, touring musicians spend a lot of time on buses and planes, so they feel confined.
Okay,
it may
I can see
also
that.
represent the feeling of being trapped in a routine where every day
Yes.
feels like the last one. She
Okay.
goes on to say, "Day after day, I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way." I think this highlights the physical and mental strain of touring, and she's saying that despite the pain, she keeps going because of her love for music and her fans.
Right.
She then says, running out of things to say. Maybe this has to do with interviews.
You brought up interviews. I thought maybe when it came to like lyrics and things like that, but probably not.
Or people asking the same questions over and over, or feeling like it's hard to be creative when you have this kind of demanding schedule. Then
What about this? What about, and have you guys ever experienced this when you ever travel with someone or you stay an extended time with a friend or family member? Do you ever get to that point to where it's like you don't know what else to say and it's kind of awkward and kind of boring? And it's not really fun. You're just there. Right? You know what I'm talking about, right? You ever room with a friend, oh, you guys could talk. You thought you think you guys were really tight, but it turns out that really you guys run out of what to talk about, and then it gets pretty boring because there's nothing else to do but to be there. I mean, you got to think life on the road. I know they're sisters, and they seem to get along pretty well. But could you imagine touring with your siblings? And having to be with them? Oh no. It would be bad. It would be bad. Hey, Felipe, how's it going? Dude, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hey. All right, now that I know you're still around, we can have some Chilean metal back on the menu.
And there's the line, "Isn't it normal to love what we hate?" I think this line, as Dany explained, captures the essence of the song, that musicians can love music and performing while hating the downsides of touring. Next, she says, "It's draining me out just the same." And again, I think she's just referencing the emotionally and physically demanding aspects of life on the road and how, despite her passion, it's getting to her. She then says, "I'm in too deep." And I think that just means...
In too deep. Yep. Can't get out. I have a question, but I don't think any of us have the answer. But it's about like... I wonder about this line. I'm in too deep. So they're okay. Help me out here. So their record label is still independent, right? So they are independent. They could do their own thing. Correct? If that's correct, then I don't really have to wonder about anything else. But if that's not correct, then it's like, uh-oh. Because once you start making a deal with the record companies, that's when they That's the deal with the devil. All right. There's some really good, interesting videos to get into about the seedy side, the dark side of that stuff. No. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, then I do have a question about I'm in too deep. 5-album contract? Okay, you guys are giving me different answers. One's at Universal Music, one's at Lava Records. I know Lava Records. They signed Lava Records and a 5-album deal. Okay. Okay. All right. So they have more albums they have to do. So there is no quitting. You cannot quit. You're in this. This life and everything. Wow. That kind of sucks if you think about it. Imagine doing that thing you really wanted to do, and it turns out, it kind of sucks at times, but you can't say it. You can't say it because the fans don't want to hear it. Because you don't want to seem ungrateful. But at the same time, it's not glamorous. It kind of sucks. Man. Well. Hey, you know what? When they're sick on stage and they're playing, they still look badass. All right? So, anyway. All right, anyway, let's continue on.
That even if she wanted out, it wouldn't be possible.
Oh, well, then one other question is, I wonder if they're in debt, like financially, to the companies, to the record company. If they're like, letting him do things on credit, as those companies tend to do, but obviously it comes at a cost. I mean,
or she's just emphasizing her commitment to all of this. Then comes the chorus where she says, "Give me something to believe." She wants something to mentally hold on to, something to remind her why this is all worth it.
Yeah.
She's looking for some kind of positive reinforcement, because she then calls the...
And I think that's where we come in. Like, the fans. Now, some fans are going to be overly negative. Some fans are be overly positive. I'm probably one of them. Some fans are going to be somewhere in between, okay? Like, and especially right now, they're playing different sounds and those songs sound different. People complain about that. I hope they don't pay too much attention to that and just be confident and proud to do what they want to do. Make the music they want to make. Felipe says, not in debt yet, but we know that will be a fact. That is an unfortunate reality. That might be a little bit of a Debbie Downer realization. But in the record business, right? It's like a thing. And I hope that doesn't ever happen with these girls. Because right now, they seem to be, not falling into any of those bad vices, like drugs. Okay? Drugs. People turn to those things when they don't want to feel anymore because it sucks. You want the feelings to go away. Unless you just like drinking. Okay? Anyway, hope that never happens.
Experience this hell you call a dream. I think this line is very interesting because, as I said earlier, I've never gotten the impression that they were pushed or coerced in any way to pursue music professionally. So I very much doubt that others are trying to convince...
Big word, that's amazing. Make sure you let your voice be known. Just tell the girls, hey, you love everything they do. And hopefully they pay attention to that.
The band that all of this is a dream and in reality it's just their personal hell. There's just no signs of that. I do think, however, that there must be days and situations that are extremely difficult, and that it's natural
Well,
to
yeah.
have moments where you might question your choice because of
Well,
the
of course. I mean, they're sisters traveling together, and you know they fight each other. You know they have arguments, right? Oh man.
sacrifices and challenges that you might have. Constantly touring, I'm sure, makes it very hard to have romantic relationships if they're interested in having them. And it's probably close to impossible to do a lot of things that other young women are able to do at their age. But again, I really feel that in reality, it is worth it for them, that this is their dream and they're just recognizing the hardships that come with it in a very human way. The song goes on to say, colliding every time, which I think is just, again, portraying the constant clash between their love of music
Yeah, I
and
see
the
that.
overwhelming nature of touring, or maybe even her own contradicting thoughts about everything. She
And Pal's really playing with his ankles, isn't she?
goes on to say, the chaos drives me wild like an animal. This is my favorite line in the song, and I also really like
Wild
how
like an animal. That could, it sounds like very thrilling, like in a good way, but also like in a bad way too.
Dany sings it. I think she's just saying that all of this makes her feel like a wild animal trapped in a chaotic situation and that
Yeah,
it
okay.
never lets up. This is highlighted even further in the next line when she says, just want to breathe. She's inferring that she just needs a break to catch her breath and just be free for a while. We then move on to the next verse where she says, my vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. I think this imagery is reflecting her exhaustion.
Okay, that line is okay. Like I said, this song is darker than you think. It's a pretty aggressive song. You think about it, right? It's not a happy song at all. Uh, oh, I don't know, Felipe. The chat messes up sometimes. I blame Google. Okay, blame Google.
And some of the physical pain that is involved with this career. It suggests that she's so tired sometimes that she can't see straight and that her body is tired from the physical exertion of constantly doing shows. She goes
Oh yeah. Oh, like how do you get any rest? How do you get any rest at all?
on to say the pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in, suggesting that she's almost to her breaking point and she doesn't know how much longer she can do this. Now the next line is interesting. She says, ready or not for the kill. I think she might be saying that she's at the mercy of the touring schedule and her obligations with
Oh, that's the kill. The kill's like lights on the stage and time to play. That's the kill. Oh, okay. Well, that is a positive way of looking at it. You could take that literally, be like, I guess you could go Queen of the Murder Scene on that one and be like, we go a little dark on that. But that's probably not what I think. I think she was correct. I think Psychology of Rock is correct on this one here.
with a band, and that it doesn't matter if she's up for it, the show must go on. She then says, if this can't bring me to life, then what will? I think this shows her desperation and her confusion about why this thing that she wanted more than anything isn't making her feel more alive and impassioned, because it should be an exhilarating experience. She goes on to say that she's suffering just for the thrill, meaning that she's enduring all the constant travel, pressure, and exhaustion so that she can have the joy and excitement of performing, which is something that she loves. Then we have some repeats in the...
So she likes performing, but it's all the stuff around that you never think about. And it's kind of hard to really fathom unless you have done it.
lyrics until we get to the final verse that starts with the line, eyes are always open in the dark. I think this could just again be showing her exhaustion.
How do you go to sleep at night when you're probably thinking about the show you put on? You're probably wondering if people are talking about you, saying, "You ever get that way? You ever had trouble sleeping at night because you wonder if people are talking about you, or if you're worried about something going down at work, or worried about this, that, you have things in your mind you're anxious about. Imagine imagine being in a band, right? That's growing in popularity. I mean, you're putting on shows, you're on tours, and you have fans saying they love you. You have fans saying your new song sucks. You have fans saying, whatever crazy stuff. Maybe if somebody, oh, I really love you, marry me, okay, all right, like that stuff. How they have to think about that. I mean, how easy is it for them to just, cut all that out?
And that she can't sleep, or the constant vigilance that would be required on tour where you are never really able to clock out. Even when they're not performing or writing music, they are taking care of social media or filming backstage or just taking care of all kinds of other responsibilities that as fans we don't always get to see. She then says, I've been underwater right from the start. This just kind of reinforces the feelings of being drowned or suffocated by the experience. The water might symbolize the constant flow of shows, interviews, and travel, and her admitting that she's felt overwhelmed from the beginning. I think the next line, all
the hustling, man.
Rope is wearing thin, illustrates this idea perfectly, that the pressure is breaking her down and she doesn't know how much more of this she can take. But the next line, which I think is one of the most brilliant in the song, says, I can't take this anymore, more. To me, this is showing the duality of her feelings about everything. On one hand, it's a desperate cry for relief or a break, but on the other hand, she immediately asks for more of this.
Oh, that is a good way to look at it. I mean, you could look at it and be like, I can't, maybe just re-emphasizing the more, be like, I don't want any more of this. But, or you could be like, okay, can't take it anymore. And then you say more again for asking for more. Okay. Huh. You go either way on that one.
This really summarizes Dany's initial quote about the whole experience being tiring but fulfilling, and ultimately knowing that she's taken the...
I like the leather jackets. Of course, I'm a Harley guy. I like leather jackets.
...right path. Now, the only line after this section that isn't a repeat says, maybe I don't want to be in this hell you call a dream. But again, I think in the
context call a dream
of Dany's explanation, I really don't think it's suggesting that she wants to quit music. I think it's just a plea to find balance, to have this dream without having to sacrifice as much, without all this toll on her well-being. I think it's just a way of saying that she needs to find a way to cope with all of this so that she can continue to do what she loves. I think in a nutshell, the song is just about the constant struggle between passion and the hardships that come along with it. Now, I think we can all agree that...
really good breakdown. Shout out to Psychology Rock. I mean, they're a much larger channel than me. 6,000, I think so, right? I mean, how many subscribers do I have? I don't even know. I don't even look at that. I don't even know how many subs I have. Doesn't matter to me. But shout out to the... they do... she does a pretty good breakdown of it. I'm pleased with her thorough explanation. Whenever I do this, it sounds like a simple man trying to I don't know, just explain it very simply, It's like, yeah, okay. Well, I like the way she did it. That's cool. All right. How you call a dream? Oh, I got 9? Oh, that's cool, man. Doesn't even feel like it. In my mind, I'm still like at 1,000. Now, 9,000 of that are not all the Warning fans, though. There's like a lot of them are probably Love Bites. A lot of them are probably Baby Metal. But, the Warning makes up a good majority. Or a good portion, I should say. Yeah. As long as I say the names right? Oh, what are their names? Pow, Dany, Allie. Okay. Anyway, does she say anything else at the end? She broke this down quite a bit. I don't know if there's any other little things she says.
Dany, Pao, and Ali have shown nothing but love and gratitude for their ability to make...
Just emphasizing that the girls seem to show a lot of love for it. But the way she broke down this song, I'm actually thinking, guys, what if Dany was trying to say something she can't really say, but we're going to find out 5 years from now? They seem to be good. Everything seems to be good, you know? Right? Don't need to worry. It's just a song. It's just her getting out her frustrations about living on the road. A lot of bands do that, right? I like the imagery, and I like how dark they can be with it. They can be very, like, dramatic, extreme with the lyrics. See, that's the thing that's still queen of the murder scene, even with the new album. Well, some fans may not like the new tone and would prefer them to go back to like the queen of the murder scene sound. But like they still have, especially in the lyrics and the theme of the songs, they still have that sort of almost like a gothic touch to it. It's not, it's just kind of like morbid. It's cool. I like it. Okay. We have another video we can watch. Evolution of Pao, evolution of Ali, or evolution of Dany. I guess they're Pokemon now. What was that reference for? I need to take a shot just for making that stupid cringe reference. What Pokemon? Who plays that? I'll take a shot for making that cringe reference. No, Mr. Damon, you're taking a shot because you're an alcoholic. Yeah, that's right, bro. I'm an alcoholic. I can't live without drinking. I can't. I'm shaking. I got the DTs over here. All right. I think I said pal. I'll let you guys. There's like a 15-second delay between me and the chat. I will give you like 20 seconds. Just say the name. Who are we gonna see the evolution of? These are like 20-minute videos. And they show us playing when they were little kids all the way till now. Welcome to the Ash Dead Man stream. All right, here we go. All right. Ah, man. Maker's Mark. Ooh. Allie? You mean L? I'm just joking. All right. Okay, the evolution of Ali, or Alejandra. It is still the full name. You can't go wrong. All right, let's go ahead and press the play button. I don't know how much copyrighted materials in this. We're just press the play button, figure it out, find out. Well, yeah, L is an alcoholic beverage, but it's Ali. And that's why it took me so long to figure out that's how you're supposed to say it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, it looks like L. It looks like, you would drink. I don't know, whatever. I'll bring it down a bit. So we get just for watching her as she evolves on the bass. Okay. All right. Man, so she actually started when she was a child. How old was she here? 8 years old? So when she was 8, she was already playing. And she's trying to play the Muse song there. Nine years old, 2013. I remember them saying that I remember Dany saying that they started off as a cover band. That's right, they did start off as a cover band when they were children. When they were children. I was born this way. Is that Lady Gaga? Is that Lady Gaga? Oh, Russ, I can make you a mod so you can throw me the link there as well. We'll let this play. It's like standard or managing. I guess standard. I don't know what the difference is. Look how big that bass looks on her, too. It's massive. Gonna take it. Gonna take it. They're little kid voices. No, I'm not gonna take it. So you understand what's going on here. I mean, even at such a young age, she was learning songs, learning how to play them, playing time with her sister on the drums, her other sister on guitar. I mean, she's not even 10. Right? She's still 9 doing this. What were you doing when you were 9? I wasn't doing this. I think I was trying to catch frogs under my house. I'll play that one next. Still tiny, right? But one thing to notice would be like how, I guess, how dependent she is to looking at the fretboard. How as she starts looking more comfortable playing. I mean, right there, she's so small that it looks more like it's just like a big instrument on her, you know? But, you know, she's moving with it, look. Yeah, she's kind of swaying with it, with the bass. Oh, look, I didn't even know this. Even in the early days, when they're playing this song, what song was this? What was the name of the song? But she is moving around while playing bass. I remember in the comments section, this is why really paying attention to the negative is not a good idea. I think it was one of the shorts. You know, I have a lot of shorts regarding the warning on this channel. And it was like, yeah, Allie, or what did he say? Yeah, she definitely looks like she was coached about how to do that. It's like, well, you mean like she learned? Like it was like practice? Yeah. That's what people do. What do you mean she was coached? I mean, the more you play, the more comfortable you get with it, and you're going to be moving around. It just makes sense. Anyway. But I see, this one thing, I said in the beginning, going to start reacting to certain things. I didn't even notice. I didn't pay that close attention to see how she's moving here. Even as a kid, she was moving around the stage like that. And this was like, what, a show for her high school, right? The audio's low. Breaking out. They were like the coolest kids in school. They were the coolest kids in school, huh? Holy shit, it seems like a big shift right here. And she's only 11. Because I'm looking at this big stage. I'm looking at a proper stage. Like there's monitors there. Right, that's what they call those things. And she's barely taller than that. Right? It almost takes like half her body. Holy crap. 11 years old. The audio on that one was not so good. But it's cool to see her, how small she was, how more comfortable she got with the bass. She's 11 years old. I mean, I'm going to ask the question, and it's still amazing. Like, at 11, what were you doing? Were you playing, like, 11 years old, were you playing video games? Were you in soccer? Maybe you're in, like... Maybe you're in Boy Scouts? I don't know what you were doing, but you weren't in a band. You weren't in a band. Pepe 61 says, I'm a full-grown man, can't play Hysteria, and she was 9. Yes. That's right. Pepe 61. Are you 61 years old right now? All right, 61's your birth year, huh? Cheers for the channel, brother. Hey, no problem, man. The cowboy hat fits. The cowboy hat works. I think it does. You got to stand out. You got to be different from the other channels, okay? If I take the cowboy hat off and the glasses off, I'm just any other white guy doing this, okay? Yeah, she's grooving with it, man. She's moving with it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Here in this one, it looks like she's not even looking at the fretboard. Maybe once every occasion, but it's becoming more natural to her. much more. And you're trying to tell me they want to stop wearing the cowboy hat? Yeah, man. Well, I guess I was trying to go for a phase. You know, there's phases on this channel with me, okay? It's like there's seasons. At 12, okay? Holy crap, they sounded... I can't believe this. 12 years old? Well, she definitely has it down. And now the bass is starting to look not so massive on her. Man. A natural. I think that's what we're seeing here is just a natural, right? The bass is a part of her, like the guitar was a part of Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, exactly. Now, I am curious if, like, because they're going to be playing in Japan, right, with Bandmaiden in June. I'm curious of if they learn a Bandmaid song, if she'll start slapping for that for a bit, and if that influenced her play. I don't expect Alejandra to, like, introduce that to, like, songs that don't have it, but if she ever wanted to slap the bass, I wouldn't say no, don't do that. Okay, hey, I like that sound. And if she ever thought it was necessary, be like, all right, there you go. But man, yeah, she has it, man. Like, very animated when she plays. It's like theatric. 13 years. When my sister was 13, she was getting in arguments with our mom. And she wanted to run away from the house. I remember that. When my sister was 13, she wanted to run away. And I told her, well, then do it. She didn't get far. She went out the front door and came right back. We lived out in the country. Not really. But county roads. She went down and she came back. I was like, yeah, exactly. You're not going to go far. You're going to run away because mom's mean to you? Okay. And nothing bad happened at her house. It was about what was it about? Man, it was about some stupid shoes or something. Something dumb. I think Allie is only 18. I think she's 19 now, right? I think she's 19. I thought she's 19 now. Yeah. Someone's going to have to fact check that. She just turned 19? Yeah. I guess you'll see some images that'll be like, well, you know. Careful, guys. She'll be 20 since she was 8 in 2012. She just turned 19. Okay, December 13th. Okay, all right, that's... Gotcha. Okay. You're just a liar. You survived the fire. Oh, and she's singing too, man. Like, I definitely see a big shift from when she was like 9 to 13. Smashing Pumpkins, right? Right? I'm not really too familiar with Smashing Pumpkins. I never really got into them around that time. I was more into like metal. I've only had one shot, I swear. But I am drinking, I am sipping on Maker's Mark on the glass. And it's pretty much just pure Maker's Mark. There was ice in here, but I've been topping and refilling. This is just pure Maker's Mark right now. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this, press the like button, man. Press the like button, you know? Help a brother out, okay? I'm your brother in spirit, okay? All right? We can become wolf brothers. Okay. I'm not selling you the wolf ring, but, you know. Anyway. Shattered Heart. Oh, that was the name of that song, Shattered Heart. That was Shatter. Dude, holy crap! I need to re-listen to Shatter Heart again. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I remember reacting to Shattered Heart, and I think in that one particular part, I was like, wait a second. I could swear I said something like that, because even in that moment, I was like. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Smashing Pumpkins. A little bit. The riff was kind of right on there. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. I mean, they were probably aware of that. I mean, they were probably influenced by it. Or maybe it was just accidental. Who knows? I mean... Well, Steve K, I'm sorry you don't like their new song, but I'm all about it. I'm like the #1 warnings hype man over here. And whatever the girls want to do, I'm all in, ride or die. They could do a whole full pop album. I'll be like, you know what? Guys, it's just a phase. Let them do it. Let them have fun. Queen went through shit like that, you know? Queen experimented quite a bit, and they became legendary. Okay? Reboot was this reaction, Shatter Heart. Okay, what is it? Load of my other browser. Okay. Does it have the timestamp too, or when I said it, or? Whoa. Okay, now that's the reason why I wore the hat, guys. Hold on. Did you see that? Oh, let's make this bigger. Holy crap. Hair thinning much. Look at that. You see right through it. It's like, whoa, we get it. You're balding.
How's it going? Welcome to Rant and...
Who is this crazy guy? Looks like a villain. Looks like Dr. Robotnik or some shit. Okay, anyway. But did I say it? Did I mention Smashing Pumpkins or whatever? Let's get to the end. Let's see, where does the song end? I guess around... Maybe bad and doesn't really capture right, but this was fine. This was fine. The drums even sounded better. So comments, thoughts about the song. I thought the song was really good. I enjoyed, man, that riff that she was playing in the beginning. Ooh, really nice. And once again, it's like with the little that they have, they're doing a whole lot with. Because there was a part, I think, in after the first chorus, the second verse, there was like other things going on in the background. I was like, who's doing that? Like when, let me get to it. When she's playing guitar. Let's see, is it this one? There's a little, let's see. That chorus is really good too, by the way. Very catchy lyrics. You know, first I'm listening to it, I'm like, cut too deep. You know, you're just a liar. I totally understand what the song's about. I understand what's going on. I understand, you know, definitely the emotion in the song, and it just goes so well. It blends well with. I don't think I mentioned Smashing Pumpkins at all. In fact, but yeah, I stand by what this guy is saying. Okay, this guy is saying correct stuff about the song. Was definitely blown away by it. Okay. All right. Anyway, that was a nice. I just. Okay, that was a nice detour. Let's go back to the evolution of Alejandra or Ali. Oh, she's feeling it. She's in the zone. Oh man, and it's like her movements with the bass are becoming even more dramatic. I love it. Queen of the murder scene stuff, huh? Yeah. Hey little girl, that's is that Stalker? No. No, that's not Stalker. That mean break apart, just break apart. Yeah, okay. She's only 14 right now? Holy crap. I mean, like, if this was like Pokemon, if this is a video game, she's racking up experience points quite a bit each one. Another lame comment. Oh, what a nerd. With that leg kick. All right, Repo, you take it easy, man. Hey, also, we'll do a stream tomorrow night over on Twitch. It'll be a reaction stream, just letting you guys know. Sometimes I do it over on Twitch, that way to get around any sort of copyright issues, okay? You know? But there is that. There is that. Around the same time. 9. All right. Can't really move that much here, more constrained, but you could tell she wants to. Yeah, if you give her the space, she's gonna move, and that's great. You know, like when you see bands and they're like grown adults playing and they're like standing still, they don't really move much. You don't get that with them. They're like teenagers and they're moving around. Oh, here she is playing with the bass that I think David Heretic. Hey, if you're here, hey, shout out, brother. With the light, he said it was like a gimmick. I guess. I mean, his definition was gimmick was to the point to where anything that's kind of flashy, just to be flashy, I guess, is a gimmick. Which is like, okay. I mean, it's just about everything is a gimmick then. But you could see she's using it now, and it's not done for like training purposes or anything. I think that's one thing that was mentioned. I don't know if it was mentioned by David or maybe someone else. Like that could be used to like kind of help her. I think that's done just because of style. Because she didn't start off with a bass that had glowing frets. I mean, she got that later. Oh, these sunglasses? Oh, these are some cheap Chinese brand sunglasses. Lunix. I'll type the brand. I'll type the brand in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I think the lights look great. But then again, I would also say it'd look great if she had lights all over the bass. I think it would look super duper if she somehow made it to where the strings were lit up. Just because I like flashy things. I would like it. I like those Japanese bands that are all like decorative like that stuff. I like that stuff. I just think it looks cool. "15 years old." Oh, once again put in perspective. Remember. I mentioned I mentioned earlier. Can you imagine traveling with your sisters, with your siblings, at the age of 15? Come on, man. You can't tell me these sisters always got along, like super duper. Come on, man. I know many sisters that are tight still to this day. They do everything together, but even they had major issues. You know, little things happened over stupid stuff, of course, but you know. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So, did she? So this is around the time she starts playing like this with Dany, right? Hey, I remember reacting to this. Once again, became much more comfortable. And it's like the bass and her became one. Like she was born to play, man. At the early age of 9, she started learning how to play. She has it down. Oh, when she's quiet, everyone leaves her alone. Okay, I want to see that video. There's a video of them playing Mario Kart fighting. Maybe on another stream. We're kind of deep in this one. An hour and 37 minutes. We're gonna finish this, and then we'll get. I want to see the evolution. I want to see all the way to 2022. I want to see it all. Okay. I remember this video. Now she plays it with even much more ease. It seems like second nature to her. Wow. They have an advantage compared to like other bands because they started so freaking young. I don't remember this hair. I don't remember seeing this hairstyle. Much more comfortable, of course. Getting low like that, with her squats, her movement, her posture, looking great. It's like she's a soldier playing, you know? She's like kicking ass with the bass. It's like I'm here to play bass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. So I'll be playing a lot of bass, like a lot of bass. A lot of it. Oh, the live song of All in Phoenix? Yeah. We need to react to that. And these festival gigs too, man. You gotta think. Oh, that's where the porta potty situation gets real fucked up. Because everyone's shitting, pissing in porta potties. Everyone. Yeah, the sound of this one is not so good. The bass is different. Okay, I should have paid closer attention to the different. This is not the one that lights up. How many bases has she gone through so far? Might have been like 4, right? Take a double shot of 4 lines then. You're crazy, Felipe. The blonde Spectre? Okay. At 17. That was 2022. It's 2024 now. Yeah. She would be 19, guys. She's 19 now. 19 now. Yeah. Man, she just delivered bass lines though. I mean, he is really good at that. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, I don't think YouTube will allow you to send links unless you are a mod. I don't make the rules. Blame Google. But I can make you a mod temporarily. You could keep the mod status unless you cause issues, but everyone here is cool. I don't think anyone's gonna cause issues. You used to stream in a drama sector, a YouTube drama, and chat was always a problem. There you go. There you go. Let's see this. Yeah, chat was always a problem with that stuff.
Thank you to whoever donated those.
All right.
Thank you to whoever donated
It's a
those
5-minute video.
I hope they're for me and Ale, and not for Dany.
Ale.
Just saying.
Oigan, ustedes me invitaron a jugar, qué malas.
So it's Ale, not even Ali. It's Ale. Ale.
Qué bueno que se fue.
Se me fue. ¡Ay!
I play Mario Kart.
No puede ser, no puede ser, qué coraje.
No cuentes. What did she say?
¡Ay!
No, y no puedo brincar. No puede ser, no puede ser, qué coraje. No,
Oh, she's pissed.
Mira, te digo que vamos primero, segundo y tercero. Ay,
That's
mira
what
cómo
it's
la-
like when you play games with your siblings. That's
Ay,
very
mira
real.
cómo nacimos.
Fíjate.
Oh, wow.
Like you're cheating.
Estaba en primer lugar. Toda la condenada.
Yo iba en segundo. Yo iba en segundo.
O sea, la
Yo
que
iba
la
en
regó
segundo.
aquí en general.
I get this impression with them. Powell has to be like kind of like the boss of the 3, right? I always get that impression with them. Like she seems to be the one who commands. Does that make sense?
La que se vio todo el mundo.
Fue Dani.
¿Con
Ay,
qué
esto
vas?
me
¿Te vio
choca.
todo el mundo?
Aquí voy a quedar en
Yo
doceavo.
sé.
Me choca esta.
Vete a la fregada.
Nos
A
perdimos
ver.
a tiempo. A mí alguien me aventó una y quedé en quinto. ¿Ves? Oigan, tengo suerte bien mala.
Let's make this bigger
Daniela.
so we can see what's going on.
¿Por qué soy yo?
Yo iba en primero.
¿Tú no eres la que estás aventando todo eso?
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Tu vibra lo trae.
It's always your fault.
Ah,
Ay, Donkey Kong se robó mi cubo.
I guess.
Ay, no fui yo.
But I guess is the range and how they are. Is that right? Is Ale first place or what's going on here?
No, come on.
I freaking hate this.
Wait.
No, come
Okay,
on.
yeah. It is. It is that way. So, Pow would be, I guess the Koopaling. Is that what that is?
I
The
freaking hate
Koopa
this.
Troopa guy,
Freaking hate
Koopa kid.
this.
Ah!
Freaking hate
le
this.
perdió, le gané.
Eso.
estoy siendo atacada. I'm being attacked. Porque tú nos atacas a nosotros.
Help! You're being attacked. There is no help.
Odio. Oigan, pero ve, o sea, Daniel me arruinó todo. Yo iba bien calmadita, solita en primero y en segunda y más o menos. Y Daniela llegó y
Este es nuestro park, oigan. Music park.
Oh.
No.
I have no idea what Ale had said.
No. Pues,
She is the middle child.
Ya, bye.
Yeah. So she's gonna be commanding, huh?
No, Ale, juegas bien. Es Dani. Te atacó.
Tú también me atacas, ni
Yo no te
Exacto.
ataqué.
Todos
She's so
estamos
mean.
tratando de sobrevivir, ¿ok?
¿Ok?
¡No!
Whoa!
Dios,
Whoa! My
grito,
ears!
¿qué?
My ears! My ears!
voy a llorar. Oigan,
Whoa!
ven cómo me da mala suerte. Daniela, déjame te digo.
We won.
Your ears! She was cupping her ears.
Pero voy.
Yo te amo.
Have you?
Pensé que iba a ganarla toda. ¡No!
Por un punto.
Me estoy poniendo caliente de lo enojada que estoy. Y luego su risita.
I don't know if I can watch more of this. Like my ears are hurting. Hold on. This might numb the pain.
Uy, ¿qué quieres que perdió?
I'm so sad. Pensé que te iba a ganar.
You're sad. Don't be sad.
Las amo.
Now you guys are quiet.
Jugaste muy bien esta vez, Ale.
Estoy buscando calor.
So yeah,
O sea,
Ale
no,
is
de
the
que-
I guess the Animal Crossing dog. He's the
No, no te enojes, Ale.
Bowser's
Luego, ¿a dónde va
child,
todo
Koopa
este?
kid, whatever.
Ants. Dani.
No.
Su culpa.
Yeah, piss. It's not Danny's fault.
Pero sí.
Wow,
Yo casi
over a
gano.
game.
Just in
Almost
case
won,
les
just
faltara
saying.
saber.
Wait. If Danny's the one who won, then maybe I got it wrong. Maybe Dany was the Animal Crossing one, right? Because she's the one who won, right? We don't really get that much. We don't really get much of a view of the gameplay, but I guess it's like that. I guess it is. You know. I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Oh, my
Oh, the phone dropped. Oh no.
Es el mío.
No, es el mío. Te mato.
Aparte tiene su teléfono.
Ahorita lo agarro y la suelto.
Vean. Pásame.
I like seeing this stuff. I like them, just hanging out, just playing games, and yeah, man. I mean, hell, if there was a camera recording you play games with your family, with your siblings, it would probably be. Let's see. I'd be accusing the other of cheating. There would probably be there'll be a lot of profanity. A lot of profanity for sure. A lot of that. All right. Let's finish the evolution of Ale. Hey. Oh, she's a little bit more. She's not as wild in this one. She doesn't want to bump into the guy. When you're gone, when you're gone. Oh, that's Allie's teacher. Okay. I mean, up to now, I didn't think she would need a teacher. She seems pretty good. Look at that stance, man. Even more confident than before. Just moving around more. Let's see. She's only 17 here. No comment on anything else. I'll say this. I've seen images of this on like I think. Hey, I get it. It floats around. What was it? I think there was a subreddit where I saw images of this called like metal. It was called metal boners, metal bone. I have no idea. I was like, what? Dude, I'm on Reddit. I'm like, the warning, just or LA or whatever, and that pops up. I'm like, what is this? And it's just an image of her. I'm like, oh, okay, I see, but you know, she's 17, bro. She's 17. Okay, all right, you know. But she definitely looks like she would be a model, right? If it's not like, if this wasn't her career, if this wasn't her like thing in life to do. And her hair is like always so like big and cool, you know? Dot time. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot. Got work in the morning. I don't give a damn. I'll tell that man what it is. Oh, this is good. Let's back up during this part. This part is so good. This part is like one of my favorite parts of this song. Ready? Shot time. Let's do it together. Ready? All right. There you go. The next video is coming up. It's about her gear, or the Gear Masters episode. We'll do that one later. Okay. All right, guys. This was the warning hype stream. I want to continue doing these at least once a week. Probably Tuesdays. Maybe Friday. No, Fridays I'm doing other things. Tuesdays. Look, it's pretty exciting. They have a new album coming out. You might like some of the songs. You might like all the songs. They have a new song coming out. Some people don't like it. Some people really like it. You know what, man? I'm like trusting the girls on this one because, like, they flat out told us they're writing music that they want to listen to. They're writing music that they want to write. You love it or hate it. They're always going to rock. They're always going to rock when they play live, okay? Like the direction that they're on, they're probably going to be kind of like, well, I don't know about Queen. I say that because I don't know if they're going to do like disco or, you know, do like hardcore thrash metal like Queen. Queen did a couple songs like that, but they're experimenting right now with like a kind of a more of a '90s alternative sound. That's what they want to do, you know. So they're gonna have that, but they'll also have the songs you still like, you know. Like, I trust them. I think, man, you know, and I genuinely like what I heard of Automatic Sun, right? Automatic Sun. And I could say, yeah, it is different. It is very different from like the other the Warning songs. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Anyway. With that said, man, you guys, let me know what you thought about this. If you're hyped up about the Warning, what are your favorite songs, all that jazz, and y'all take it easy and have a good one, man. All right. Let's end this thing.